Alright, so today I'm going to tell you guys about my first encounter with the cops. So, my bad if I'm a little, weird with my speech. I'm on shrooms currently. So bear with me, I'd say. Alright, so this all starts around April, I want to say, of 6th grade. So, right around spring break. You know, just, it's a nice day outside. It's, around sunset. So I go out on a walk, I want to go to my 7-Eleven down the street. Good old times. So, I'm walking down, and stupid as little me thinks, hey, those rocks on the side are, they look cool. So I grab some, put them in my pocket, nothing about it. Put them in my pocket. I'm chilling. I'm walking down the street, just imagine my little brown ass just jolly walking down the street. All right. I take a left and I see this house. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna be a little mischievous today. So, I walk down the street. I'm walking and I see this house. I'm like, I'm gonna throw rocks at their window. I want to see what that gets me into. So I'm throwing rocks. They're about the size of like a ping pong ball, the ones I put in my pocket. So I'm throwing rocks. I throw 4 or 5. And then, you know what? I'm like, this might be a good time to go. So I'm walking down, and I still had some in my pocket, but they were a little bit sharp. So I guess you can say, I key this car so I can scratch it on my way down. And I'm just walking, and then I hear this lady from the back go, "Hey, you, stop." I'm like, shit, she just got me. So I start hauling ass down that little street. I turn around, she's still chasing me. I flip her off. I'm like, fuck you, bitch. And I just start running. I'm listening to my music. And I got about a quarter mile away. I mean, I was running full speed for 5 minutes. So I'm guessing that's what it was. So, and I just keep going till I see this park area. So it's on the way to 7-Eleven. So I'm just I'm just continuing on going over there. So I'm walking. I get to the 7-Eleven. I say hi to the cashier because me and him at this point, we were friends. I would be there every other day. So I say hi, I get my drink. I'm pretty sure I got either a Red Bull or a Monster. I pay, I get out. I'm like, you know what? I won't take the long way. It's a nice day outside. Because on my way back, I could have taken two sides. I could have taken the straight way, which was literally just a straight walk from my house to the 7-Eleven, or backwards, if you want to say. Or the other way, which was the way I took where I threw rocks at the guy's house. If you even watched the intro of this, you probably know which way I took, And so, I'm walking back, I'm like, shit. Okay, I really hope that lady didn't call the cops or anything. Foreshadow, obviously. So, I'm just walking, for a couple minutes, 20 minutes. So, and by this little corner, which was where I took to avoid this lady. So on the floor I just see this little bag. I'm like, what's that? Pick it up. It smelled like flour, bud, weed, marijuana, that reefer, if you want to say. So I pick it up. I'm like, open it. There's nothing in it, obviously. So I just leave it on the floor, and I keep walking for a little bit. Then I pull up 2 houses from that guy's house that I took, which I feel very sorry, because he ended up being this sweet old veteran guy. So anyway, that's not the point. I keep walking, and then I see the cop car. So I'm like, shit, she probably did call the cops. So, I'm just walking. I'm like, fuck, there's no avoiding at this point. Oh shit, the lights turned on. My bad. Anyway, so I'm just walking, and then I hear the whoop from the cop car. I'm like, fuck. So he just stops me, starts asking me my name, my parents' phone numbers, their names. I'm like, I don't know, because I thought that would just get me out of problem. I was like, I don't know their names. I don't know their phone numbers. I just live up the street. And he's just like, just give me their names. I'm like, I don't know. Which just ended up making me look retarded. But anyway, he just passed me down, puts me in cuffs, and puts me in the back of the car. So I'm like, fuck. And just waiting there until I crack. So I call my mom. I'm like, Mom, can you pick me up, please? This cop thinks that I was throwing rocks at this guy's house. And it was some other kids, but like, I don't know, he's just saying that it's me. Because apparently they haven't shown up, and I'm the only one that's been around here. So, anyway, I'm walking around. When I'm walking around, I'm just waiting there, and my mom's like, you know what, I'll be there in a little bit. And she's on the phone with me the whole time. So I can hear her say, like, hey, my brother's name. And then she's like, hey, just put on your shoes, we're gonna go pick up your brother real quick. And when she gets there, she's talking to the cop. The cop explained to her, hey, so apparently your son was throwing rocks. And then the neighbor put a complaint and called us up here. And my mom's like, yeah, well, I don't know, he's usually a pretty good kid. He's never gotten into trouble, really, and like he was at this, like, at your guys' like junior police academy. And I guess he kind of bought it, but he's just like, you know what, he's the only person here, and he fits exactly the description of the other lady. So here's the ticket, you can have your kid back. And she's just like, okay. And we get home, my mom's just like, so I'm like, I was just explaining to her, like, I don't know, it was just some random kids. She's like, okay, I guess. So, I go up to my room and I text my friend, because obviously I had to tell my friends. So I'm like, hey, so I just got stopped by the cops. So anyway, I'll talk to them, and they're like, oh shit. And so yeah, my mom then just calls me downstairs to her room, and she's like, so what did we learn? I'm like, I don't know, it wasn't me. She does not believe a single part of this, but she just plays along with it. And then, it's already night. It's like 10 at this point. Because when I got stopped by the cop, it was like, what? I want to say like 8. And I was just waiting there for like an hour looking like a dumbass. But, and then, so fast forward a couple days, and the cop actually called my parents, and he was like, so the guy doesn't want to press charges because he saw how young your son was. I was like 11, 12 at the time. So he was just telling him, like, all right, he doesn't want to press charges, so that's good. And that's really the end of the story. More of the story, don't be stupid and do what I did. Bye, guys.